Hello, sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
No. It's got quite a poor signal. So my name's Dave Body. I'm a police officer from Kent Police.
Hold on, mate. Hold on, mate. Let me just write this down. Dave.
Yeah, Body.
BODY. And what's your warrant? Yeah. What's your warrant number, mate?
It's 12805.
12805. And
yeah.
And you're from
Yeah, I work at Margate Police Station. Still for Kent Police. Yeah.
Right. Okay. How can you help me?
Okay. Well, this is what I'm talking about. My boss has asked me to speak to you. So one of the roles I do is public order.
Right.
As a liaison officer. So I mean, I don't know if you've come across officers that do this or not, or the contacts you've had. What happened on the 8th of July when the last incident outside your house is? Yeah, my bosses want to be able to have control and ensure it's a peaceful engagement if and when the bailiffs come back into your address. You understand what I'm saying?
Sorry, we're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back a little bit because I did speak to the police on the day in question.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you spoke to, I think it's a sergeant on the day, isn't it?
No, I haven't. I never spoke to any sergeant on the day. I spoke to the control room over the phone.
Oh, right, okay. I'm not aware of that story. So I've been asked by the district commander of Maidstone to make contact with you to see if we can make a meeting where we can all sit down and talk together about the whole thing.
When you say the whole thing, is
about. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, is this in respect to the documentation which I've sent to the Chief Constable and the Crime Commissioner?
I don't know about that because I'm not aware of that side of life.
Okay, all right. What are you aware of? Let's start there.
Well, for me, is the local commander. All he wants to have is a peaceful intervention to keep the king's peace on the day.
What's the commander's name that's instructed you to contact me?
So that's Chief Inspector Mark McLean.
Sorry. Hold on. Chief Inspector Mark McLean. How are you spelling that?
N-C-L-E-L-L-A-N.
Mark McLennan. Right, okay. And he's asked you to contact me.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the videos. I've seen the videos of the 8th of July when people turned up at your address, the bailiffs and all the people there.
No bailiffs attended my address.
No, that's right. On that day when they were supposed to attend.
Yeah, my understanding was that the police was assisting the bailiffs in the allotments by sending a drone up and flying the drone over both my properties.
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
Again, I'm not aware of the tactics of the day. What I'm trying to facilitate is to be able we can sit down, have a meeting, and try and bash these things out and make sure that if the bailiffs then give us another date, they're going to come back, and if everybody's there in place, is that we don't get involved as police getting dragged into a public order incident outside your addresses.
No, well, the police. The only way that the police will be getting involved is to arrest the perpetrators with fraudulent documentation attempting to steal my property.
Yeah, I mean the paperwork for that's a court side life. I don't know anything about it. I'm just trying to see if we can do anything to help you on this side of life to make sure that there is no public disorder.
But listen, we all of the people that I'm involved with that are in support it's categorically non-violent direct action, and to make sure that everything is being done lawfully, properly.
Yeah.
I don't advocate violence or aggression, any of this, because that just demeans us and our message, and to get the actual to get due process, the rule of law to be complied with.
Yeah, no, I understand that. But would you be in a position to meet up with the Chief Inspector and myself to have a chat about it all?
Yeah, where's the Chief Inspector based?
So he works in Maidstone. He's
Right.
in Maidstone. It's his district.
Can you please just answer me this one question? Why is it? Why is it?
I know,
Yeah, if you know.
Yeah.
What I fail to understand is there have been numerous reports for people. There was no reports for any violence or aggression. You've probably seen all the social media posts and a lot of and I'd say a good 95 to 99% of them are actually in support, actually giving positive post about how considerate everybody was on the day. Can you? What I don't understand is why not one police constable drove down my road on that day or past the other house. The only time the police engaged was to go and attend the other property to say that the bailiffs wasn't going to be attempting the eviction possession on that day. Why didn't a police constable come and speak to me, bearing in mind that Kent Police know me, they know who I am, they knew that obviously you say that you was given warning about this possession by the bailiffs. Now, what date was it that you was notified that this was going to be allegedly taking place?
I'll have to check with the boss on that, mate. I don't know that bit. I'll have to check, yeah.
I mean, because I'd notified Kent Police by email. I've been in communication. I kept them in communication with with the court, the enforcement, the solicitors, and the police. So then no one can say they wasn't aware of the communications. And I'm sure you've probably got copies of them. If he's been tasked to arrange a meeting with me.
I can look at all them. I can look at them. I'll get him up and speak to him about it, mate. That's not a problem at all. But I think what reading his email here, what he says is basically he wants to put all the line in the sand, and we don't want to breach the peace, and we want all parties to go about their business without police intervention.
Well, exactly. I mean, a friend of mine, Trevor Meadham, served the Chief Constable in Tim Smith and the Crime Commissioner on the morning of that documentation, which if you've seen any of the videos, I think the latest one that's come out yesterday, it's been explained about what the police powers are and what they can and what they can't do. And obviously it's a civil matter, and I don't know if you're aware of the recent eviction by the same company, TLT, and High Court enforcement by Wilson Roe up in Bermondsey, where the police just stood back, and after the bailiffs were committing crime after crime after crime, and the police just stood there and done nothing. To be honest with you,
was that the one that we went through the window?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that video. Yeah. I think what my boss is worried about, we don't want that.
No.
Sort of going that way. Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, I'm quite happy to work with you, and what I would like to do is because listen, I understand you're trained in criminal law, and this is civil. You've had interactions with me before at this property 6 years ago when your constables assisted the bailiffs breaking into the property and then falsely arrested me and held me in the station for 12 hours under a malicious allegation of malicious communications, then let me go 12 hours later with no further action. And that was just a tactic to get me out of the property so then the bailiffs could then metal shut my house up and take the property. So I know what all the tactics are and the collusion and the conspiracy between the police and these enforcement companies, but it has to come to a stop because what you're doing is you're breaking the law.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
But yeah, I'm amenable to having having a meeting now. You've obviously got my email address. What I'd prefer, Dave, is if you, after this conversation, if you follow up this conversation with an email and send it direct to me, just confirming what we spoke about and to provide me any documentation. Initially, just an email to say that we've spoken.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then that's a line of communication between myself and you, where if there's any documentation or anything, information that I want from you, then obviously I can then request that.
So I have to look at speak to the boss tomorrow when obviously he's back in. I can email him tonight and he'll get back to me tomorrow.
Yeah.
And try and look at all dates so it's all meaningful for everybody. I mean, probably next week some stage, probably towards the end of next week.
Yeah. Okay. So Dave, are you a sergeant, Dave, or?
No, I'm a PC.
PC. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
just curious as to
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
why a PC from Margate's been tasked to contact me.
Right.
That's all, rather than Maidstone.
So what it is, one of my roles I do within public order is a protest liaison.
Right.
So if we go to a big protest or a minor protest or minor possible protest beforehand, we the public order officers like myself who are annotated as a protest liaison. So we'll engage with people beforehand. Like the far right and far left have all their protests, and people in London have all their protests. So it's trying to get a dialogue.
I think you can probably safely say from the videos, there's nothing far right or far left and anything to do with us.
I'm not saying you are one bit.
No.
What I'm saying is that this is what we do. Is the process.
Yeah.
Of before public audience is a PLO is to sign the case and ask them to try and make contact with you to get some dialogue, to try and have a conversation, engage with us over what the big crux is, i.e. the bailiffs trying to come and take your property. That is, like you say, 100%, that is a civil matter. But what we're engaging, myself, is to make sure that whatever happens on that day, when it happens, it is that no breach of the peace, and we can talk beforehand, and everything's all discussed. So
what do you mean on the day when it happens? That's a bit.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when. I mean, they've already tried to come. They said they're going to come on the 8th of July. I'm presuming naturally, some stage they're going to come back, aren't they? Unless they've given you paper and said we're not coming at all.
Well,
to be honest with you, I do not know if the courts are coming back. That's far below from my pay grade to know about.
Yeah.
That's questions you can ask Mr. McClellan, and that's on the day.
Yeah, as long as this isn't an underhand tactic to get me away, to get me away at a meeting point while you've colluded so they can come and take vacant possession.
No, 100%, mate. This is not what this is all about. I mean, I wouldn't be giving you my full name and everything else so you can blast all over YouTube if I'm here going to do tactics on you. Trust me, This is an open, honest engagement between two gentlemen here.
Yeah.
That is what our bosses want. Come and speak to you, have a meeting over the whole matter. I mean, if you say to us, okay, we have the meeting because they've got to be outside my house, I'll facilitate and speak to my bosses about that.
Why is it Chief Inspector Mick McLennan and not the Chief Constable?
Chief Inspector Mark McClellan is the commander of Maidstone, so he falls command of that. So it would be under his remit for operational, and the chief and the local CSU inspector if they come out.
Right.
Again, I don't know. I've been directed by Chief Inspector to engage with you.
Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, Dave. Well, listen, you've got you can just confirm the email address that you've got. It's the one that I've been communicating with the Kent Police on the line of communication with Tim Smith.
Do you want to
Matthew
give it to me
Scott.
now? Then I'll confirm the one's the same.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, can't be that, mate. I'll email you this evening. So you get one from me.
Yeah.
Confirm we've had an open dialogue conversation.
Yeah.
Talking about hopefully trying to get a meeting arranged.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Brilliant. Okay, Dave.
Thanks for
engaging with me. No, that's fine. It's been a surprise, but listen, let's just prevent any potential criminality moving forward.
Yeah, well, I think that's what our boss is after. Like I say, there's nothing underhand, mate. Seriously, this is an open, quite email and everything we talked about. This is nothing underhand here or trying to go on.
Okay.
If you want to have the meeting outside your place, we can do that outside, staying on the side of the road. If that's what you want.
Well, listen. Just take one. We'll take one step at a time. Yeah. Let me just quickly find the date because I think I have sent it in an email. This was a notice to the police. That was the crime commissioner. That was it was Mark Rowley. Where are you? There was something. There was a document which I sent to the Chief Constable back just before Christmas, which has not been responded to, and I wanted to bring that to attention to ask for a substantive response.
You emailed in before Christmas?
No, it was sent by. It was a special delivery. It was sent to the headquarters. Yeah. Right. Hold on. Here we go. No. Listen. We'll. I'll dig it out. I'll dig it out, and I'll send a copy of it into the correspondence. Hold on. That was sent. Hold on. That's the court. Court King's Bench. TLT. Yeah. Tim Smith, Chief Constable. If I can give you the special delivery number right, so you can see when it was tracked. You can track and see when I can obviously got evidence it was signed for. That was Kilo Lima 60994 3241 GB.
No worries.
So
is it Tobe or Toby?
Tobe.
Okay, Toby. No worries then. I'll get this email tonight so you're quite happy who you'll be speaking to.
Yeah.
And then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, brilliant. All right.
Cheers
then.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers, Dave. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.